Welcome in everyone. How we doing today? Hope we're doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to continue Morrow's story here. Where is it? There we are. Gonna attempt to continue Morrow's story. We're having some trouble yesterday with the stream running, so I'm hoping to avoid some of those problems today. There we are. Okay. So far it's looking so good. I want to see how it's looking on the stream itself. Just going to take a second here. I've been playing around with the settings. As you can see, there is a dark border on the left and right of the actual stream. Still trying to find ideal settings that will allow the game to run smooth enough and clear enough without, dropping performance, anything like that, with the limitations of my current hardware. So hopefully that's looking good. It seems to be looking good on my OBS and on my actual Twitch. It's looking kind of small. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, full screen. Yeah, I mean, on Twitch it's looking pretty good, other than the border itself. So hopefully that doesn't look too jarring to anybody viewing it right now. Alright, perfect. So, as I mentioned before, we are playing right now Naked Brutality. Just go ahead and pause this real quick. Doing a Naked Brutality run, and we are playing with Morrow. And Morrow is a nudist who has chemical interest, which means he will definitely consume recreational drugs, and he's definitely going to be trying to test out different types of drugs that we find. Great at construction, mining, huge, plants, loves plants, and it's gonna go pretty well for us if we decide to create our own little, drug company. Likes animals, very artistic, so that can go well with him getting, kind of high. Other than that, we have recently rescued somebody named Cassian Kargikos, and she's not very good at anything. She is iron-willed, which is nice, and capable of violence, good at mining and animals, but we don't really need her, though she would be nice to have, I guess. And right now, there's no guarantee she'll even stick around if Morrow is able to heal her, especially because Morrow is a nudist, when many people don't like that sort of thing. So we're going to see how this turns out. Let me double check her health here. She has a minor infection, which can't be tended for another 6 hours. So we got a 6-hour wait time before we can help heal her up. And quite recently, we were dealing with a bit of a rainstorm, rather a flash like fire kind of event. And it's pretty much scorched this area, though we were able to push it back a little bit with Morrow's efforts on beating out the fire. Go ahead here and just knock that ambient volume down a little bit for me. It's a little loud in my ear. There we are. That should be good. But yeah, so hopefully Morrow, the stream seems to be running much smoother as opposed to yesterday. And if any of you watching this now or even in the future, especially on my YouTube channel, which is the same name, Lore Harbor, there is a link on my Twitch channel for that, and vice versa. If you have any suggestions on what I can do for fixing my resolution, because I originally had it at, I think it was what's that one option available? Give me a second here. Let me just look at that. Graphics. Oh, it still is at that resolution. Okay, so I had it at the 2880 x 1800. Which looks nice, and it looks really good for streaming when paired with the same resolution type on OBS. But my MacBook Air, it's obviously not a gaming PC, but it just was not able to handle that. Alright, cool. The little the little border doesn't bother it too much on the sides. Awesome. Good to hear. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, anybody that's kind of tech savvy or knows how to do these videos a little better, let me know in the comments on my YouTube channel. That would really help as well. Just, I was researching it for like 2 hours yesterday. Couldn't find a solution for it. It was pretty frustrating. For a second, I thought that was a picture of Bob. How'd the stream go with Resident Evil? You said it dropped in the middle of it? And for anybody watching in the future, this VOD, definitely check out Tyler T. Miles' YouTube and Twitch channel. Does a lot of Resident Evil stuff. He's pretty good at that game. Disconnected, but I'm going to stream. Alright, cool. Yeah, definitely give him a follow as well. Also plays Gundam, which, you know, I'm sure the 5 people that watch Gundam really appreciate that. I'm just kidding, man. Gundam's great. Can't wait for Armored Core to come out. It's a better version. So Morrow is moving now. We got some activity here. He's harvesting that rice. He's got some beautiful roses to look at too. He's not going to harvest those. At least he shouldn't be harvesting those. Yeah, don't harvest roses. Let's see how Kurtikos is doing with her health. Oh, it held that. I'll allow it though. I'll allow your chat thing to come through. I like how the automod holds that though. Let's see. So she can be 10 to 2 in about a half hour's time, which is good. So far the infection is at 43%, the tend is at 45%. So if Morrow has a bad tend, which is very likely because he has no health skill at all, like his doctoring sucks. If he does have a bad tend, there's a good chance Kurtiko's gonna die. So we're gonna find out now. There we are. Alright, can you be healed yet? Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we're going to be lucky or not to keep this person alive. This potential ally. Where'd he go? I hear a fire raging down here. Oh, it's not bad yet. The rain will put that out. There's a couple fires. Let's zoom out here. Not too bad. Oh, I forgot to mention, I added a couple mods since the last playthrough. The mods are just, there's a couple supporting mods like Mod Manager, Harmony, things like that. More quality of life than anything. But the 2 major mods that I actually added as far as helping with the stream, one is an HD Pawn mod, which just helps them look a little more crisp when you're up close like this. Oh, God. The lightning just hit our house. Oh no, it just struck right there. And then the other mod I added is this Camera Plus mod, which for anybody who plays Rimworld and likes to see their pawns even closer, normally you can only get this close, I would say. Not even, probably like this close. Oh, that was a good tend. But now we can actually get like right here, which is nice. And also, we can zoom way out until everything's tiny. So I like those 2 mods a lot. I don't think they're really giving me any types of advantages in the game, just making it look better. So let's take a look at Kurtikos here. 55% immunity to 52% infection. So right now she's racing against the infection. Basically, if that infection gets above the immunity rate, which is on the bottom, then she will die from it, unless it's like within a percentage. However, she keeps outpacing it with her immunity, which is, it varies based on the heal, the food, all that things. Her just immune system in general. If she's able to outpace that infection, she'll obviously live and develop immunity. So we'll keep an eye on that. This is an intense storm going on outside. But Morrow seems to be unfazed by it. In fact, he is just nude, loving the rain, and sowing and planting rice. You can't ask for really a better life than that. As lightning continues to strike around us, most people would be fazed by this, but Morrow, well, he's a man of pure determination. There's a fire now on our property. That'll go out soon. But he's going to go take a look. Let's see if he just has time to even beat it out. That'd be nice. There you go, Morrow. Nice job. We are going to need warm clothes, as the game is suggesting here. That's going to be a problem, because Morrow's a nudist. He doesn't like to cover up. It will eventually be snowy and cold. Right now, it's just a nice 72 degrees, or 71 rather. But pretty soon, in the not-too-distant future, we are going to be quite cold. And we can create fires on the inside to keep us toasty. That's not a big problem. However, the problem is going to be when he needs to go outside to do things. So, I'm thinking, taking a look at our map here, we can eventually, with the way we have this settlement kind of planned out here with these walls, these are just rough estimates of where I want things, we can eventually plan out to actually start caving our way into this mountain here, or digging our way in rather, and make it so we can do a lot of things more on the inside of the mountain, where it stays a pretty like average temperature, not too much to stress about there. I'm not too sure how I want to proceed yet. What are we waiting for with these? Granite tile. I'm guessing we're all out of granite tile, right? Yeah, it's just steel down there. What do we got here? Steel walls, steel walls. Let's try to find a granite structure nearby that we can just break apart. The prison is made out of granite. We can actually take that corner. What else? That way we'll continue that. We could technically do stone cutting, but that's just going to take more effort, where we actually have to cut out the blocks from the mountains and then build a stone cutting table and carve up the stone and then do all that. That's just extra effort that I really don't want to spend on it if I don't have to. The fire is going pretty good down there. Do we have a table? Yeah, we got a table. So him destroying that one corner of that granite... Actually, you know what we could do? Let's deconstruct these walls for this steel structure that's not being used. And what we'll do is we'll deconstruct the prison walls here. And we'll just make those into steel walls. Therefore, we'll get our granite. And then also we will be able to use the steel to kind of cover those up. That'll kind of eliminate that problem for us. We have some compacted machinery up here, which is going to give us components when we mine it, which is a really good thing. Good job, Morrow. What are you doing? Oh, there you are. Alright, he's doing well. Oh, we didn't claim any of these steel walls, did we? Orders, we'll go to claim. We'll just claim all this that we haven't claimed yet. There we go. We did get food poisoning from us being an incompetent cook, which is going to slow us down quite a bit here. Let's see how it's affecting us right now. So we have 20% more pain, a lot of other things going on, but our movement speed now has been reduced to 46%. Manipulation, which is our ability to do things, is drastically reduced. Talking, eating, and consciousness. So, and we're just in general not going to be in a great mood, though, because he's naked and he has extremely low expectations. He's really not in a bad mood. Once this little meter, if it does get down to 0, he'll have a mood break, and then he'll eventually do something. Every pawn is different. Some pods, when they have a mood break, will take a tantrum and smash stuff. Some will attempt to kill somebody. Some will just hide in their room. Some will literally go into a coma, and everything in between. So it's kind of a roll of the dice what happens there. We'll shore up that wall over here. Do we need more granite? Yeah, we need a little bit more granite. Alright. And we'll uninstall that save. Alright, it seems like the thunder has now ceased. And now we just kind of get to relax with the rain a little bit here, as Morrow is continuing his journey. Oh, I forgot all about Curticos here. That can be 10 to 2 and 3 hours. She is greatly outpacing the infection now, up by 13%, which is fantastic. Good thing Morrow's puking outside, that way he won't contaminate the inside. He's cued for praying, but we're not going to let him do that. Instead, I want you to continue your deconstruction here. And let's just do that. We don't need 2 doors to the prison either. And eventually, I do want to continue to plan out. I might download another mod too. It's called, I believe it's called Better Planning, if I'm not mistaken. It's a mod that lets you take these, where is it here? Is that under production, structure, orders? Yeah, orders. So these plan tools here, like where we can make little shapes and things, and then remove them. It's like that, but you can actually color code it, which I think is really handy, because it allows you to basically really start planning out your structures well in advance, where you have different colors for different things, and it helps out a lot, instead of just having this basic gray, which can kind of start blending in with itself, and things overlap, and you get a little lost in all the gray. I think that helps a lot, so I might download that just to have a better visual of what I eventually want to build. But we won't worry about that right now. I don't like how these meals, well, not meals, but all this rice is sitting out. Now Morrow is playing horseshoes and throwing up. I mean, his vomit's just spewing out of his mouth. And he goes right back to playing horseshoes as he's standing now in his vomit. Morrow is a bit of a savage, but that's what makes him endearing. I think we've all been there, where we've just kind of thrown up and felt better and just kept going about our day. He seems to be progressing in horseshoes. Alright. So we'll let him continue that. Curticos has developed immunity, which is great. We don't have to keep an eye on her anymore. She's doing just fine. She will eventually get hungry, but other than that, she's doing great. No need to worry about her anymore. We could attempt to tame this tortoise just to continue getting our animal handling up, because we have... What do we have here? 9 animal handling. I say animal handling like it's D&D. We have 9 animal skill, which I'm just going to probably keep calling animal handling. So we have 7 of that, rather. 8 is what you need, I believe, to tame things like the timber wolf. Oh, there's a grizzly bear we can possibly tame as well in the future. That'd be nice. Having a bear around always helps things. You can actually train them to guard you. I always want to do a playthrough in this game where you tame animals. Like, you get a couple people who are really good at taming, and you have them sort of set up around an anima tree, which is... Where is that anima tree at? I know, unless it burnt down. Oh, no, here it is. So you have this anima tree here, which your pawns can meditate at and eventually gain psychic abilities. And I always want to do a playthrough of like a little druid colony where we have druid people basically that have really good animal and plant skills, and their main form of defense is just praying to this tree, getting psychic abilities and powerful like magical abilities, and also taming animals to be their guardians. I thought that'd be a really fun playthrough one day. So that's definitely something I might do in the future. Because having something like a mega sloth up here, like this big beast just guarding you, it'd be awesome. I think the best animals besides the mega sloths are probably thrumbos, which are like these majestic Pokemon looking creatures, and that are part of the vanilla game, not any modded creatures, which I know there's quite a few. I know there's also, I think with biotech you can make some crazy monsters now, if I'm not mistaken. Still have to check that out. But also the bears are really good, especially polar bears. And what was the other one that's really good? Thrumbos, mega sloths. You could technically tame mega spiders. And then, there's another, elephants. Elephants are really good too. They're great for hauling things as well. So they're great for like traveling to different tribes and selling goods and things like that. So Maro's going to attempt to tame this tortoise. Let's see how it goes. He has matched breathing with the tortoise. So he's matching the tortoise's breathing, and he approached tortoise while whispering to himself about vomiting. So he's taken a unique approach. He's made shushing sounds to the tortoise, shushing noises, and now he's throwing up again on the tortoise. The tortoise does not seem to care for that too much. Maro seems to have abandoned his approach. Oh no, he's going to get more food. And now he's decided not to. Okay. Maro, let's have you do this. Let's have you haul this rice. I know you don't feel good, bud. Let's speed up time a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. And never mind, because we are currently getting raided. We are getting raided at this very moment by the Poison Gang, and they're attacking immediately. It is Hexus Tunneler, someone with the knife. They are a Waster, which is a type of Xenotype. So they're immune to toxic pollution, almost impervious to disease, and can ingest as much psychite and wake-up drugs as they wish with no ill effects. That's really cool. However, they're a body modder, psychically sensitive, and an undergrounder. They wouldn't make very good company, though. So they're going to attack us right now, so we got to get ready for that. So let's go ahead and let the clock play here. As Maro is gathering some food. Where is this person at? Oh, here they are. So we'll just keep an eye on Hexus. He is a teenager, so it's going to be kind of sad to kill him, but at the same time, it is what it is. Maro, let's draft you, have you come out here. That was not nice. He's trying to set fire to my building, but it is raining out currently, and Maro's throwing up again. He's destroying that table we were going to take, which is fine. And he's now coming back for us. Maro, let's have you go over here. Maybe this teenager will be dumb enough to hit this trap. I don't know. They were dumb enough to hit the trap. But he beat Maro in a fight. Oh no, he's kidnapping Maro. Kirkos, wake up. No. Alright, so Maro's now getting kidnapped. If he gets kidnapped, it will technically be a game over. He is injured, but somehow still won that fight. He's in intense pain. I think he's going to kidnap Maro successfully. Somehow Maro got knocked out. That is unfortunate. Let's see what ends up happening here. That food poisoning really messed us up. Morrow has now been kidnapped. He's not lost forever. An opportunity to rescue him may present itself. But we don't currently have any colonists. I've never been in this situation before, so I'm so curious to see what ends up happening here. I wonder if they'll just ransom him back to me. We're about to find out. Or if not, we can always just reload the last autosave. So we'll see what ends up happening here. I don't think the game understands that Kurtikos is not part of my crew. And in fact, she's going to starve to death. Alright, so what we can do is we will reload at the autosave here. I just don't know exactly where that was left off at. But let's take a look here. Alright, where's Morrow at? Here he is. Is this when you were food poisoned? You are food poisoned for sure. Alright, so I want you to haul this rice and stuff in. Yeah, that teenager was not playing around. They absolutely beat us. They beat our ass. They survived the spike trap somehow and knocked us out because Morrow was in severe pain from the food poisoning, and Morrow just completely gave up and said, you know what, just take me, man. Which is unfortunate. But that's okay. That's why we have reload anytime on. Otherwise, if there was more colonists that I can actually use to get Morrow back, I would have kept that going. But that was not the case. So Morrow's gotten food poisoning again. Oh, man. This is not ideal. Morrow, don't worry about taming the tortoise right now. No, we're just going to forget that. Sure, go on and install the table. So we're going to speed up time a little bit here. Let Morrow do that. We are getting raided by the Poison Gang once again. This time from Storch, who's a Marine. They are very drug addicted. They're actually really, really good at fighting. So we don't want this fight, because we will absolutely lose. So Morrow, we're going to draft you. We're going to bring you inside. Come on, man. Oh my god, he's going so slow because of this food poisoning. Oh my god. This is going to end awfully, I can already tell. He's in such pain. Oh, we're going to lose this fight. Fuck it. Yep, there it is. And now he's down, and he's going to get grabbed again, isn't it? Yep, there it goes. God damn it, Morrow. Alright, this is the last load game. If not, we're just going to leave Morrow to his horrible, horrible fate. That is so disappointing. Alright, once again, Morrow. Buddy, I need you to really just not get food poisoned once again. Like, it is just not working out well for us. So go get that rice. Don't worry about the tortoise. Don't worry about the table. Just go get the rice. That's all I need you to do. There you go. I know. Food poisoning sucks, man. I just need you to stay close to the house, because once this raid hits, we've got to be ready for anything. Let's speed up time here. Matter of fact, can I just make you rest? No, you're not injured. Alright. I don't want you to eat. I want you to just get the rice. This is when Naked Brutality really sucks, is when you don't have any other colonists to rely on to do anything. And then you gotta force them to do stuff like this. Now, as I said, if he goes down after this next potential raid or what, so here's the raid. They're attacking immediately. Hopefully it's not somebody who's absolutely like just nuts at fighting. They're just really good at fighting. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll carry in that rice. Well done. I'm gonna bring you into, stop throwing up everywhere, please. I'm just gonna bring you right there. We'll just have you wait it out for a second until they... Okay, they're beating up the prisoner barracks, which is fine. We'll come out here. They're still just destroying our barracks, which again is absolutely fine. We'll come inside. There. Okay. Go this way. And now go inside. Come on. Oh, Morrow, you're the worst, dude. Oh, I played that poorly. Yeah, he's gonna get taken. There's not really a way for me to win this situation, is there? Alright, we're just gonna reload for Morrow 2. That's the only way we could do it. Because Morrow with food poisoning is absolutely impossible to play with. So we will start back here, where we woke up, with Curtico's possibly dying of infection. We'll take that risk, because she's absolutely useless anyway. And we'll have Morrow actually try to do something. Alright. Bills. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to add any more bills right now to that. So let's go ahead and structure orders, deconstruct. Let's deconstruct all that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Alright. Morrow is... He made an excellent bed before. I didn't realize that. Health. Needs... Alright, he's got some sleep to get. So let's go ahead and speed it up here. And hopefully we'll get Morrow to not have food poisoning. That'd be great. So he's going to eat a meal. And he seems fine. Alright, that's much better, Morrow. Much, much better. While that's happening, let's take a look around here. Cougar. Is that... That's not a cougar, that's an alpaca. Oh, there we are. Cougar hasn't seemed to have killed anything recently that I can see. The other wildlife, grizzly bear. Looking at these predators to see if they have any recent kills that I can steal for food, but doesn't seem that they do. Well done, Morrow. Just got a few more to finish up there. So we'll get this deconstructed, finish up them floors, and then what's my construction at 9? That's pretty good. This deconstructing is really helping our construction skill out. And then we'll get those floors finished up, have a nice little place. Let me take a look at Curtico's, because she was at risk of dying. She could be tended to now, so I gotta actually get on top of that. I need you to prioritize tending to her. If she dies, she dies. I really don't care much about her. It would be nice to keep her around to get goodwill with her faction, or for her to potentially even join us. But I'm not, I'm not too crazy about it. Alright, that was not a very good 10. That was only 13%. At this rate, she will be just barely staying ahead of the infection. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Wasn't as good as the last time, but I guess you gotta make some sacrifices. Because Morrow could not deal with those raiders with food poisoning. It just was not gonna happen. In fact, I mean, 5 shooting. He's better at shooting. I should really make a bow, shouldn't I? Oh, that's right. The reason we couldn't is because his crafting sucks so much. What's our crafting at now? It's still at a measly 1. Yeah, we're still not going to be able to make it. So let's increase this spot here. We almost have enough to finish the floor, and then I think what I want to focus on is getting my crafting up, which is going to take basically making a whole bunch of clubs, unless I can get some animal skin through hunting. But our version of hunting is smashing guinea pigs in the head with a club, which honestly might work out pretty fine that way. Good job, Mara. Get your sleep. We'll speed up time again. Yeah, we're staying ahead of the infection still, though it is a tighter race now. Well done, Mara. And let's deconstruct that door. In place of that, I would like you to build some steel. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So the floors are now finished, which is just great. Don't gotta worry too much about that. Now he's gonna gather up that steel and continue working on that little prison barracks. Get that completed. Then you can uninstall this limestone table. You're just gonna do that right now, because why not? Alright, good job. Let's deconstruct all that too. And hopefully that meal will not give us food poisoning. Success. Oh, at least not yet. No food poisoning yet. Right, what is he queued up for here? Hauling steel. She's still doing good, staying ahead of the infection, so Kurtikos should be okay. I don't think she's going to need another heal. But even at this rate, if she does, I think we can manage. Just nudge time along here a little bit. There we go. Alright, and I think now we have a very well-deserved prayer going on here. Let's go ahead and claim anything that we don't own over here. There we are. Oh, and let's finish doing that. Criticos can be tended to in about 2 hours, 1 hour, but it won't be necessary. Her infection is not going to catch her. She's about to be immune right now. There it is. Success. Now Morrow can just focus on repairing these walls. Do we get construction for repairing? Oh yeah, look at that, we do. I didn't know that. That is good to know. Criticos is no longer incapable of walking. So now she can just get up. But she's not doing that yet. Let's nudge time along a little bit more here. Let's see what ends up happening with all that. Mara's putting the final touches on the freshly claimed structure. So he's trying to make sure he tidies it all up, having it look good. After that, I think we'll have him focus on some cleaning as well, especially in the kitchen area. That'll be important for later, and for currently even. It does bother me a little bit that now our structure is a little uneven as far as flooring goes, but we have enough wood to where we can actually make some wood flooring, which will also help bring along our construction some more. Just gotta pick out the spots here. So looks like we got some dirt there, dirt there, dirt there, some dirt there, and there. Just kind of start picking out these different spots. Alright, now we have that dreaded invasion coming up here. Again from the Poison Gang. What do we have here? Somebody who is not good at shooting. She's okay at melee. She's great at mining. Nitro is also great at crafting and an intellectual. This person would be nice to have. She's a dirt mole, which with... Oh, did not mean to... Okay. Is this what a dirt mole is? All these? Doesn't seem likely. So with gray skin adapted to artificial light, dirt moles thrive in cramped and dark spaces where combat and travel happen over short distances. They are naturals at digging and navigating complex tunnel structures. In the open, they suffer from sensitivity to light, slow speed, and poor eyesight at distance. Interesting. I actually kind of like that. So they would actually make for great dwarves. Well, either way, she's attacking, I think, immediately, it said. But she seems to be getting ready for planning some stuff out. So we'll just kind of let things play out here for a second. Oh, okay, so she's waiting to attack, which is fine. Gives Morrow some time to contemplate things. I think... really need a bow. I could try to meet her out in the open field, but she does still hold an advantage at fighting. I don't want to be taken prisoner again. Maybe she'll be dumb enough to run into this trap. That would be ideal. Or even this trap. If I can just get her to hit one and then outpace her, we can kite her around and have her sort of bleed out. Alright, Morrow, you head outside. Stand right there. And now we wait. Alright, she is coming directly for us. Let's just go to normal speed. Alright, she was dumb enough to hit that. So Morrow, you are going to run now. And let's see, what kind of damage did that do? So she hit my trap, and now she's dead in 9 hours. Needs sunlight sensitivity. So her bad eyesight made her hit that, which is good. She doesn't have any serious injuries, but her moving is stuck down to 35%. I don't want her to hit this trap because I kind of want to keep her alive. So let's see what we can do if we can just kite her around a little bit, have her chase us. Alright, she's going after our fields, which we just cannot accept. Alright, good hit. Good hit, Morrow. So she's alive, but she's knocked out, which is excellent. That's exactly what we need. Morrow, go ahead and put out that fire. Perfect. What does she have on her? She has cloth pants, which are terrible. Since she's not a nudist, we won't strip her of her clothes, because then she'll be in an even worse mood. But we are going to capture her. So let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, that worked out beautifully. That's perfect. Well done, Morrow. Well done indeed. So Nitro is now our prisoner. Since she's a mole person, I guess. What are they called again? I think it is mole person, right? Where's that at here? Dirt mole. Since she's a dirt mole, she won't mind this darkness. I need you to prioritize tending to her. Work-wise, I want you to actually make doctoring a priority. And wardening should be at 2. Now, what we have to do is we have to get her to believe what we believe, I think, right? What is Morrow's beliefs? He's just a baseline. Okay, so he doesn't really... Or no. Still spiritualism. New arrivals. Okay, so my belief system is pretty basic. Yeah, there's nothing like special about what we believe in. So it's fine. So we don't have to convert her ideologian, but we are going to want to recruit her. And in order to do that, they have to have low resistance. And her resistance is at a 7, so it shouldn't be that hard to get that down. But then again, we suck at speech and stuff, so we're going to have Morrow really work on her as far as being a warden and talking her into joining our group. So first we'll reduce her resistance enough until she eventually gives in and then decides to be a part of our crew. We will also make a couple more meals. If she gets food poisoning, that might work in our favor too, so who knows. Morrow just needs a couple of good heals here, and then we'll keep her alive. The main reason I want to keep her is she's decent at melee, which is good, but her mining skill is fantastic. Crafting skill we can always use because we need bows and things like that, and Morrow has a 1. Artistic is fine, that's not a big deal. But then the intellectual, the researching capabilities are what really stands out. And we're going to definitely need a lot of research done. So come on, Morrow. Good heal. So now she's not going to die, which is perfect. So we don't have to worry about that. Kirtikos, on the other hand, is probably... Yeah, she's starving. She's malnourished. So she's definitely going to need something soon. Alright, and he's just finishing up the last 10 for her. So Nitro's about to get taken care of. Still getting healed. On the good side of all this is we are getting our medical to go up slowly but surely. Right now it's at 1400 out of 2000, which is not bad. She's now capable of walking again. 1488. And, alright, 1575. Not bad. So now what are you up to? You are going to consume a meal. Alright, you deserve it. Well done. Good job. And then I need you to feed the person in the medical bed. Curticos does need food. There you go. Hopefully you won't give her food poisoning either. I do have to watch this prisoner in heat stroke, however, so I am going to want to build a copy of a cooler up there. So let's see, how's he trying to convince her to join? Morrow told an old story about letting go to Nitro. Smart, good approach. Morrow told a family story about swimming to Nitro. Morrow encouraged Nitro to discuss patience. Morrow encouraged Nitro to think about harmony. These are all great tactics. Morrow told a story about his honesty to Nitro. Okay, trying to show her that you're a good person. Morrow asked Nitro to join, reducing her resistance by 0.4. So it's going to be a little while, but each interaction is going to strengthen our social skill, which definitely needs a lot of strengthening. And now it's time for a good old game of horseshoes. Alright, so while he's doing that, let's take stock of our inventory here. We got some good things happening now. This berry bush is ready to harvest. We'll put out a general harvest for a lot of these bushes here. And let's see what else. He's going to continue to play the horseshoes. Curticos. I can't remember. Was this a quest that I accepted for her? Lane Salvation. Lane contacts you, request help. Okay. She's unable to move. She promises to join you if you rescue her. Okay, where the hell is Lane? Is that Curticos? Oh. Oh no, she's just... So we're here, and she's over here. So I have to go pick her up? Oh, that seems like a lot. I don't know if we're going to be doing that. Might just have to let her go. I was going to get some well-deserved sleep. We are going to need some medicine. So let's do that too. Let's put out a general thing for medicine. Oh, you know what? While we're doing that, let me take a look at the wildlife again. Check on the grizzly bear. Have you killed anything recently? Looks like you might have. Does your log say anything? No. Got a mangled scar from an alpaca leg, but other than that, no. What about the cougar? Cougar, I don't see any blood nearby. Doesn't seem to be anything here. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any bodies in the vicinity. Alright, no worries. Where are we at here? There, where's our race? We should be okay, actually. I don't think we need to pick these bushes. At least most of them. Let's just hit cancel on that. We will pick this one because it's right there. It doesn't really matter. And we'll take that one too. But other than that, we really don't need much. We have all this rice right here. I am also going to want to get more wood eventually. Alright, so let's start thinking ahead. I'm thinking I want to make this into like a little research room, potentially. That could work. Get a research bench all set up. Put it like, I don't know. Right there's fine. Get a little torch going. Just kind of slap that down right there. That'll at least get something going for us there. Alright, Maro's gonna go about his daily business. He's gonna feed Nitro, which is always nice. Nitro seems to like it. Have you tried convincing Nitro to... Oh, I guess you have. How does Nitro feel about her imprisonment? She's in intense pain, which she actually likes, so I guess that's good. Ratty apparel, she hates awful prison cell and ugly environment. Ugh. Well, it is a prison cell after all, so she'll have to deal with that for now. In the meantime, Mara's going to build that next trap. We'll also make a plan for these floors. That one. The floors are going to be quite uneven for some time. Then eventually they'll go back to like a nicer appearance. I don't really care about keeping it too consistent there. Throw that there. That there, that there, that there. That there, there. I think that covers this room pretty well. That room's all good. That's all we gotta worry about. He's now talking to Nitro again. She seems to not hate Maro, which is good. They talked about changing... Maro told a family story about changing teams. Has encouraged Nitro to talk about joining the colony. Told Nitro about strength. Encouraged Nitro to ask about reconsidering his ideas. Asked Nitro about his open-mindedness. And asked Nitro to join. Is Nitro... Oh yeah, I didn't realize. I thought Nitro was a girl for some reason. This whole time, Nitro is actually a guy. So, he's been trying to convince Nitro to join. And so far, Nitro's been holding out. What is your resistance at now, Nitro? Nitro has 6.2, so it got lowered another 0.4. Not great, but also not terrible either. My roommates are having fun back there. And now Maro's going to go ahead and continue constructing. Kirtikos is getting hungry. I would like you to prioritize harvesting. Did I turn off your ability to cut this? No. Yeah, you should be harvesting that. Now we can start making some good meals. I guess the flowers just die after a while, huh? What's the lifespan on these things? Oh. Age 2.8 days. Okay. Limited lifespan. There you go, Mara. Nope. I want you to prioritize cooking. So go get that done. Speed up time just a little bit. Nope. Where are you going now? Oh. Didn't I make this a preferred place to stack food? Oh, you already fed her. Okay. Why don't you make the torch first? There you go. Think smarter, Morrow. Not harder. Now we're going to make a bench for knowledge and research. And we might as well make a stool. That way we can be even more studious. I did forget to clean the garbage when I was cooking those meals, so there's a better chance of them getting food poisoning because of that. Hopefully that won't happen. Eventually, we'll have enough resources and people to one day come back and make these rooms look a lot less patchy. But until that time, that's where we're at. Okay, let's go ahead while he's doing all that. I'm gonna order some more cheese. Yeah, cheese. Some more trees get chopped. That way we can keep the wheel going in terms of available wood. We are also going to continue to recruit Nitro to our side. Hopefully he will eventually cave. Encourage Nitro to have a discussion about reconsidering his ideas. Told Nitro about meeting new people. Encourage Nitro to have a discussion about getting drunk. Described rethinking his loyalties to Nitro. He's really going in on making Nitro like him. In fact, Nitro has a +5 opinion now of Morrow. And that resistance once again has been lowered after Morrow told an old story about television to Nitro. Nitro seemed to like that. Okay, we're going to continue working on these floors and on that stool. We're not going to worry too much about researching right now, but I just want to have that done just so we have it. And let's get all that done. Rare thrumbos. Speaking of thrumbos, so these are thrumbos. These are big, majestic beasts that are incredibly powerful creatures. Their fur and their horns are also worth a lot of money. You can make some really great products out of them. However, they are peaceful unless you somehow, you know, piss them off. But they're just cool to look at. We're not here to kill thrumbos right now, or even try and mess with them. One time I messed with them and I paid dearly for that. I will never make that mistake again. Wildlife. So we have the cougar and the bear are our only two predators. The bear might be actually hunting this alpaca. It is not. When was the last time you ate, Mr. Bear? Doesn't say. I'd imagine the bear is getting hungry, but it doesn't seem to be interested in eating anything right now. Strange. Morrow's feeding a meal to Nitro. That's great. Curtico should be good to go soon. Now Nitro's doing a pretty bang-up job working on his own. Now he's praying. I don't want you to pray. Actually, I want you to clean. Don't worry about that praying right now. We'll get to that later. Yep, just keep cleaning. Cleanliness is next to godliness, after all. I not claim that? Yeah, I did. Oh, I missed a spot for the wood. We can just toss that right there, no big deal. There we are. You know what? Let's cover a majority of this up too. Just to keep our construction getting up there. Oh, what the hell? We'll just make it all wood. Do I want to tame these muffalo? We are going to need them in the wintertime, I feel. But that's going to add a lot of work. You know what? Let's cancel these floors. Let's do this instead. Let's go here. Structure. Let's start planning ahead a little bit here. Let's make a wall. There. And let's do another one right there. I will pop in a door over here just for now. What the hell? I'll put one there. Well, I guess more towards the middle is fine. Mara's going to take a nap before constructing his wall. Good idea. Let's also work on some food. Nitro's fully healed. And then what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to want to tame some of these muffalo up. That way we can actually start like a little farm. It's going to be a lot of extra work, especially in the early going parts here for Nitro. Or not Nitro, for Morrow. But Morrow the Muffalo Handler sounds like a cool title that I think could work out well. Hopefully we can get some more people to join us, such as Nitro. It would be great actually to have Nitro join us for that intellectual skill, of course, but then also the mining will be a great boon, and just having another helping hand around in general, someone else who can do a little fighting, that would be great. So let's speed up some time here, get Morrow through these next few days, or next few hours rather. Kurtigos, how you doing there? We have an exotic good trader from Tharia. They're bringing a lot with them, including a sow. There they are. They're led by Ray. Ray's a pyromaniac night owl jogger who was a mute as a child and a jailbird as an adult. What a fascinating man. Horton looks even cooler, honestly. Horton's a hussar. What the heck is a hussar? Hussars are engineered soldiers. They fight aggressively and with precision, heal fast, thrive in extreme temperatures, and freely ingest military drugs. They have a genetic dependency on go juice. That sounds awesome. He's got red eyes. And they're great at fighting, but you're also a wimp, so if they take any damage, he's gonna just collapse. That's great. Alright, well, we're gonna attempt to negotiate here with Ray. So get out there, Morrow. Put on your best smile. And all your nudist glory. Hello, hello, naked big man coming through here. Hello, don't mind the mohawk. Alright. We don't want your pigs. We have nothing really to trade you except for 38 silver. Actually, we have nothing to trade to you, because you don't want anything we have to offer. Do you have anything that I want? Not really. I mean, sometimes I like the power claw, a combat-oriented hand replacement consisting of mechanical hand. Boomalop 2, pronounced Hussar. Oh, alright, thank you. Appreciate that. Hussar, alright. Yeah, I never seen them before. I'm really learning about the biotech stuff still, and just kind of getting back into it. That seems really cool. I love all these different, like, I guess races or classes or whatever that I'm learning about. They're pretty awesome, man. So the power claw is a cool attachment. Seems like Wolverine's hand. And then Mind Screw. Alright. So I'm definitely going to have to try getting some of these. What are they? My one roommate's getting tickled, so if you hear shouting, I promise, I don't have like a murder house here. The one roommate is tickling the other roommate, and they're loud. I apologize if you hear that. Alright, so let's see, side trainer. You know, I normally like to buy things from these traders just to create some type of goodwill, at least in my head that's how it works, but when you said who's there, I was thinking... yeah, that seems about right, yeah. Oh man, yeah, there's really nothing I can buy. I'm not just gonna buy plasteel to buy it, so... Yeah, this is fine, we'll just have to let them walk away for now. No big deal. But yeah, I definitely want to make, I might even do it this playthrough. I don't know how it's going to go, but I would love to start experimenting with some of the biotech stuff. I really know nothing about it, so I never, like, even know where to start. I can probably just look it up, honestly, like these genes and xenotypes up here. Just kind of learning even more about it, but it seems really cool. I saw ones on a playthrough I was doing on my own before I started streaming this. They were like Yetis. And I just love the idea of making like a Yeti colony in like sea ice or something like that. That's another challenge I want to try too, is sea ice. But yeah, I think you can make a lot of interesting playthroughs with these types of these new types of races and everything. I was even thinking when I saw that Raider, thinking of like doing like a almost like a Fallout kind of Raider playthrough. How cool that would be. Just a bunch of people on Go Juice and just renaming Go Juice, like, oh, what is it from Fallout? You have Jet, Psycho, I think would be the best comparison for Go Juice, right? Or no, it would be Jet. Jet would be the, I think, equivalent, if I'm not mistaken, from the Fallout lore. Alright, let's see. What are they talking about here? Morrow described compassion to Nitro. Morrow described health to Nitro. And goodwill. And encouraged Nitro to think about finding friends. Morrow promised happiness to Nitro and asked him to join. But again, he was rebuffed. The Psycho. Yeah, that makes sense. Because Jet would be like speed, right? Or I guess, I don't know, I gotta kind of brush up on my Fallout drugs now too. Now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, they'd be all sorts of drugged up. You can actually make like a whole cartel playthrough with Jet Raider, or with Raiders in this game. Maybe I'll make a Narcos run. I love Narcos, the show on Netflix. If you haven't watched that, Boomalope, I would definitely say check out Narcos as well, because it's a really fun show. But a cartel run would be pretty interesting, I think. So we're going to keep building this wall. And we're going to block these traders out from half their group. Why didn't you finish? Oh, because they were in the way. I want you to finish that one, Morrow. Finish the job, Morrow. Oh, alright. They're all going to just keep walking through it. That's fine. You deserve a nap. Nitro's up and at him. Good to see it. You got a cool, like, tattoo of a crown on you. Yeah, that show is great. Narcos, like the first original series that takes place pretty much in Colombia. Really great series. Love that. And then Narcos Mexico is like the little... It's a continuation of the story, but that's another great one too. It focuses obviously more on Mexico. Or just on Mexico, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, I saw the old clips and things of that. I saw too that Pablo Escobar's son, I don't know the details of it, but I saw that he made a recent statement about the show, and he didn't like how it depicted his father in like a bad light or something akin to that. And it's like, well, your father was Pablo Escobar. I get why you don't like people talking bad about your dad, of course. I can certainly understand that, but you know, he wasn't known for having the best reputation. All right, so once these guys are done with that, the little pacing around, we can finish that part of the wall. In the meantime, we'll finish that. My ideas here are if we can completely kind of circle this in with walls, tame these muffalo that are wandering out here, bring them in, and just have a nice big grazing field for them. That should be enough for 3 muffalo, at least for now. Eventually, when our food demands get higher, we can continue to expand the borders of our settlements and allowing them more room to graze. I'm hesitant because I know how much maintenance animals can be, and for one settler, it could be quite a lot here. One colonist, rather. My artistic has dropped a level, I believe. Oh yeah, let's make some more meals while we're at it. Instead of bringing them raw rice. How do you like that rice, Nitro? Is it good? Do you enjoy the rice? Common ground are on hostile gunsmiths. Expressed interest in Nitro's parents. That's very nice. And about practicing craps. Yeah, a little dice game never hurt. Alright, down to 5 resistance. So far, over the last, I believe it was 2 days, we've lowered Nitro's resistance by a total of 2. Which means our social skill must be getting a little bit better, right? Yeah. Close to level 1. So we are making progress. Just a big old nudist walking around, crazy mohawk. Nothing to see here. Did we get those other trees chopped yet? Not yet. Alright. We will also, because we have the time. And of course now, out of all times, I'm not getting raided when I would love a raid. I would absolutely love a raid right now. We have tons of armed guards that can take care of almost any raid possible. But instead, things are nice and quiet on the home front. And I bet you as soon as these traders leave, as luck will have it, there's going to be a raid. It's like that strange phenomenon that happens in Call of Duty, where you can be spying a position or a spot for 30 seconds, or even a minute. No one shows up. But as soon as you turn away from that spot to focus your attention elsewhere, you get shot by somebody that just ran that position you were just looking at. Alright. I was getting stretched a little thin here on responsibilities. We're going to definitely want to keep our rice production up, so I'm probably going to have him divert his attention and efforts to that. But we're also going to need food, so let's have you make some meals first. Let's speed up time a little bit. Here we go. So Boomalope, you've been playing the game a while. What's your favorite of the, I guess technically they're new races, right? What's your favorite of those so far? Have you experimented with them at all? And Maro's going to continue cooking his food. Speed up time a little bit here. Alright, There we go. The bill has been complete. No food poisoning. Great news. And we're at level 3 for cooking, so basic familiarity, so that's nice. Definitely doing good there. Let's continue getting this up. Let's see, do I want to focus on the wall? Hey, it's my favorite Rimworld song. I think this has to be probably everyone's favorite Rimworld song. I don't see why it wouldn't be. There we are. We might even trap a thrombo. And since we have this set up the way it is now... Oh, wait. Where'd Curtigos go? Did I completely whiff on that and miss her leaving? Oh yeah, there you go. She's gone. Oh, and we have a dead alpaca. Go ahead and grab that. Thank you, Mr. Grizzly Bear, for doing a job well done there. Bang up job. Let's see what happened there. So the alpaca wavered from the grizzly bear's attack. Grizzly bear missed, trying to tear the alpaca. Grizzly bear gnawed at the alpaca, chopping his front right leg. And eventually scratched it, and it died. Health-wise, grizzly bear is doing great. Let's take a look at the cougar. He must have killed something eventually, right? Like, do you have any recent kills around here? Not seeing anything. Doesn't mean it has. I might have killed like a squirrel, a rat, or something. Just completely ate it, and well, that was the end of the story. There's nothing to even be found. No bodies. There's the one thrombo. The other one right now is currently closed in a little bit by us. So unfortunately for us, the Curtigos, though we healed her and now we have some good faction relations with her tribe, she opted not to stay, so we're back to just Morrow, which is fine. This is Naked Brutality after all, and not everyone's meant to be a nudist in Naked Brutality, so I don't think she would have fit in anyway. Continue chopping that tree. Group of travelers from Theria are passing by. That thrombo is now outside of our gate again. Or our wall, rather. I'm going to let you get your praying in there. It's making you feel better. Recreational activity. Speaking of recreation, we could probably make some more, but we need more wood, don't we? And now our only friend is Nitro. Alright, that's enough praying, sir. Clean that trash. And then clean that trash from the kitchen area. That's more important. Life is quite simple as a nudist, though it won't be forever. There's still plenty of trash in there for you to clean, but that's fine. Finish feeding Nitro first. Here you are, Nitro. Let's clean some dirt for Nitro, why not? We'll treat him nicely. Yep, just gonna clean all this up for you, Nitro. There you go, have fun. hello, friend. Finley, the quarry worker. Musical kid, and then became a quarry worker. And you're a genie. It's amazing. Oh, there's some more friends as well. Alright, so that's done. So this half of our wall is there. Let's make another trap. Put it right there. Just give me a little bit more peace of mind. In case things don't go quite as planned. In retrospect, it probably... Nah, the walls are fine right there. Doing very good, Morrow. Very good. Nitro, what's your resistance at, bud? Still at 5, okay. Can I interact with you again today? Okay, let's speed through this. Let's let Morrow get his sleep in. Alright, so I want him to focus on working on this rice crop. Oh, I'm not worried about that right now. Remind me later. Alright, so let's get working on this rice crop in the morning. And then, well, let's also take care of Nitro too. That's pretty important. Alright, so mention an anecdote about the colony to Nitro. Told him about health, talked about safety, expressed interest in Nitro's clothes. Those are some fine pants you have on, Nitro. Told Nitro about hope. Hope is a great thing. Asked him to join. We were buffed again, but now we're friends. Nitro does consider us an actual friend, which is a great start. Really good start to a possible long-term friendship. I mean, the pairing would be good. Morrow and Nitro. Nitro and Morrow. Friends with mohawks. One flat top mohawk, one spiky. Nitro doesn't seem to be a fan of beards, but he does like tattoos. Morrow, not much of a tattoo guy, but certainly likes beards. I can see these two drinking in a bar together. Alright, speed up time. Let Morrow go ahead and do his construction thing for a bit. His construction must be getting better, right? Yeah, 10. Well on our way to 11. I do want you to prioritize sowing, however, because we are going to need this rice crop. I would like you to just keep focusing on that. Alright, that's fine for now. You really seem concerned there. Yeah, there you go. What do I have your work for? Plant cut, growing. Yeah, I mean, you have all that stuff. Let's put this at a 3. That's at a 3. That's fine where it's at. We'll actually make art a 3 right now, even though it doesn't really matter. That's good. So I'll have you focus more on the crops right now. You did talk to Nitro again, which is great. Brought him down to a 4. Excellent progress. Nitro will be part of our family in no time. He will have to learn the nudist ways, however. Though we won't force them on him. Plants are up to 11 now. Fantastic. I know right now we can technically jump into electricity. Though, I believe all we can make is... Oh yeah, we could make a windmill, can't we? That might be worth it. But we have so much wood at our disposal right now, it doesn't really matter. Can we make for lighting? Let's see here. Oh, we could make a sun lamp. Alright, that's going to be important when winter starts rolling around. Right now it's summer. Not too concerned. What I'm thinking is I'll put a little... How do I want to play this? We can make heaters. I keep thinking like I'm in tribal start where I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll make a spot here eventually, maybe over here, where we'll corner it off, put some sun lamps in, make some planters, hydroponic basins. We would have to learn that though. Where are we at with that? I'm pretty sure we have to learn them, right? Yeah, hydroponics. That's not too bad. 700. Alright, speed through Mara sleeping again. Things are looking good. Let's check on our grizzly bear friend. He hasn't killed anything else. The cougar might have, though. Doesn't appear to have killed anything, though. Odd behavior. Alright, Nitro, there's your meal. Let's talk some more. Told you a funny story about safety. Described health to Nitro. We're becoming great friends. Describe the future to Nitro. That's important. It's good to focus on the same goals together. Described lavish meals to Nitro. Now, I think with Nitro's ideologian, plunderism, expressed interest in Nitro's grandparents. It's pretty important. I think, aren't you? Yeah, you want slavery. You require raiding. That's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to somehow get you out of that. I could force you to learn my ideologian, but how do we do? You're so kind of sunk into it. It's going to be really hard. And we really suck at social. I just don't want to waste that time. We're going to have to take the risk of you getting upset because you're not raiding things. If it gets too out of hand, we'll just send you on your way. Boom, boom. Alright, doing a great job there, Mara. Sowing the seeds for the future. How's our cotton coming along? Pretty good. This meat. Oh, okay, that's pretty fresh. Still. I think we should definitely make some more meals. Let's make, I don't know, 8 of them. Alright, Mara's going to continue getting this area sowed. And then we're going to make some more meals. Let's actually have you focus on... We got a visitor. A weaver from the Red Mesa League is visiting the colony. He is named Kamboa Ducario. He seems to have a few items to trade. Ducairo. Okay. So Kamboa is coming. Oh, now you're harvesting these bushes too. I forgot about that. I forgot I told you to harvest all of this, man. It's been a while. Let's have you power through this harvest session here. Well, don't... Go grab the herbal medicine. And get those berries over there. There you go. And then Kamboa should be over here by now, right? Pretty much. So go talk to Kamboa for me. Let's see what he's willing to buy. Pemmican you can sell. Oh, good. You're willing to buy our clubs. That's excellent news. I will sell you those clubs. Sell you that knife. Sell you that club. And then we can buy a psychite, but no... Let's buy... Do we need pemmican? Not really. We actually have enough food now. We're okay. I won't need to buy anything. I'll just take your silver. That works. Actually, if we could do a quick session of burning out some club making. I mean, we're obviously not going to make 10 of them, but... I guess I should specify that these are going to be wooden clubs. Let's see if we can knock out 1 or 2 wooden clubs. It's going to take a little while. Hold on. Try to get 1 more. Get a little greedy. Just get a little extra silver for our efforts. How much crafting skill are we getting with each one of these? Alright, good job. Camboa looks like he's getting ready to take off. Gotcha in time. And he gave us a gift. So let's sell you these clubs. Oh, and you gifted us a sheep wool blindfold. I think whatchamacallit might like that, right? I mean, it's nice to have. We will sell you that blindfold, though. There you go. Oh, wait. Yeah, that works. Thanks for the gift. Take it back. I think Nitro would have appreciated it because he doesn't have very good vision, but I'd rather just get the money for right now. Not even have to worry about it. Alright, so how much are we getting for crafting skill? I mean, it's helping, right? We just got to get up to a point where we can make bows. For right now, we're going to just suspend that, though. Worry about that. Make some food. Can't make carnivore meals yet, but I think we will do that, right? Or no? Yeah, we're going to have to allow that. Once we get to a point where we can make like carnivore meals and vegetarian meals, that'd be great. Here, focus on this. I know you want to play horseshoes, but I don't care. Speed up some time. Maybe I can not allow that and that. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. That's all I want. I just want to conserve that meat. Or rather, use it before it expires. Oh, there it goes. Alright, that's fine. We got a couple meals out of it. Don't worry about that right now. Instead, we'll wake up in the morning. Let's do a little more tree chopping as well on the order list. There you go. Keep that going. That way we can refill all this stuff that needs refilling. Nitro is getting close to breaking. The idealism is going to be a bit of a problem for us, but, well, we'll have to figure that out as it goes. As far as your needs go, awful prison cell, ugly environment, well, that's fine. Alright, we actually lowered them by 0.6 this time, so our social skill is getting good enough to where we can knock off a lot more. Stash of Fortune, Zudus High Stellark, what am I talking about? Of Imperium of Necri has informed us of a collection of valuable items worth $770 not far from us. The collection consists of a Luciferium times 11. Zeta says that 2 man-hunting squirrels are wandering nearby and that there may be an unknown threat. That's a lot of stuff to kill 2 squirrels over. Seems pretty easy, but we're going to pass on that right now. I'm wondering if I should put a door over here to make it more convenient, but no, I'm not going to do it right now. We are making good progress here, though. I'll tell you what, for a single colonist, Morrow's really banging this thing out. I mean, he's doing a fantastic job. Pretty proud of him. Keep it going, Mara. Just one day at a time. Alright, let's speed up a little more time here while he's just chopping away. Ship to the stars. Now, this is the thing I never have done before. I've never actually like done the main quest of Rimworld. I don't know why. It just never has appealed to me. So, a friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. The starship is in deep hibernation mode. You'll have to start it up when you arrive, then defend it from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. It will be a long, difficult series of battles. If you can get the ship off the ground, Charlon Whitestone will take you off this Rimworld to the stars. So, it doesn't expire. It's good to know it's here. Let's just jump to it real quick on the world map. It's all the way up there. I'm trying to think where that is in relation to us. Should say, right? Where's our little home symbol? Oh, I know there's an easier way to do this. I don't know. But it's all the way up here. Ooh. So let's see if I do this and then this will tell me, yeah, right, we're here. So yeah, it's all the way up there. Pretty far hike. Oh man, what's going on there? Doesn't seem worth it right now. That's a very far hike. One day we'll get to that point. That's going to take a lot of preparation on my end. I wonder if that's the only way to actually complete that quest or if there's other options as well. I don't know. Alright, right now we're just going for a nice trot. Nice little walk. Blow off some steam. Not bad. Okay. Nitro seems to be doing fine in his confinement. Check in on our mountain lion friend down here. See if you've made any recent kills that I can benefit from. I'm shocked that I don't see any dead bodies. Again, you could just be consuming these creatures straight up, but normally they leave something behind. Unless they're just really small. Like the grizzly, despite its size, left part of the alpaca there. Well, let's continue getting this wood. I think the next thing we're going to do here is finish kind of building this up. I know I made the thing there, but I think I'm going to put it here, actually. Yeah, that works. And then we'll just build a door. I'll put it, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess for now we can just kind of plug a door right there. Just for now. Just give ourselves a rough little basically barrier fence. Claiming this land as our own. Gonna need a lot more trees though. A lot more wood. So all of that will be fair game. And that also means we can remove these plants for now. As far as resistance goes, where are we at there? 1.5. So Nitro is actually really close on getting the resistance all the way down, which is gonna also get me to build another. Let's build 3 more beds outside. See what the best quality is, and we'll keep that. And then we'll get ready to make another bed area here besides our little medical spot. Ideally, we're going to have bedrooms for each of these guys too, but for right now, it'll just be a big old barracks. Speed up some more time. Kind of feel bad for Morrow. I keep giving him more and more tasks. I'm not going to worry about expanding that right now. We'll wait until Nitro is part of the team first, and then we'll start working on bigger projects. In fact, I'm not going to hold off on that. We'll just complete it. Why not? Yeah, you do that. You feed Nitro. A nice chat. Morrow asked Nitro about his hopes and dreams. Morrow told Nitro about practicing chess, asked Nitro about his sincerity, offered a chance for Nitro to talk about changing teams, described writers to Nitro. I didn't know Morrow was so well versed in writers, and asked him to join. But Nitro is down to 1 resistance now, which is great. As this group of people are passing by. Hello, Hicks the escapee. Hello, friends. Hello. Okay, let's get to more chopping. Things are going pretty swell now. I just know Cassandra Classic has something up her sleeve with all this calmness that we have all of a sudden. Let's watch Morrow continue his work. Maybe. Bring it back up to the stockpile, and now you're going to sow the area. Alright. And now you're going to go back down and build the wall. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Works for me. I think that's enough wood, right? I don't think we're going to need too much more than that, but let's do this anyway. Playing horseshoes. Alright. What's your recreation at? Yeah. That's fine. Play your horseshoes, Morrow. Enjoy those. You're gonna need them. Speed you along a bit. And go talk to Nitro some more. Alright, so Nitro's getting close to joining the team, which is great. So Morrow expressed interest in Nitro's relationship status. Hey, you a bachelor, man? Offered a chance for Nitro to talk about his relationship status, so he's really interested in that. Offered a chance to Nitro to think about letting go. Told him a heartfelt story about togetherness. So they're on the relationship thing right now, so Nitro's really starting to confess. Okay. So Morrow feels like Nitro's an acquaintance, but Nitro has different feelings. Nitro feels like they're friends. Nitro's thinking this is great. He's finally got a friend going here. So it's really interesting to see what happens. So the next conversation they have, Nitro is going to be ready to join. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Let's go to prisoner. Have him get recruited now instead of resistance reduced. Morrow's going to continue chopping down some stuff. And then I think one of the first things we'll do with Nitro, once they're part of the team, is obviously get their bed situation set up. But I'm going to put them to work with mining some of these materials out, and then we're going to start bigger projects like expanding our garden area. And then we're going to have to get focused on crafting and researching. 2 things that Nitro absolutely excels at. And with our cotton field coming along, one thing we're definitely going to be focused on is crafting things like parkas. We'll have to make a crafting table for that, or a sewing table rather. So that'll go well. I think they're going to balance each other out quite a bit. Neither of them is very good at socializing though, so we are going to have to find somebody that's good at that. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. Alright, what if it was just a cluster of mechanoids? That'd be nuts. So a lot of pemmican. Great. Oh, it's really good. Mara, why don't you prioritize hauling? Ah, Jesus. I didn't realize how far away it was. That's quite far. Alright. That's fine. We need a long walk anyway. He grabbed some of it. Well, while Mara's doing that, let's look for our grizzly bear friend again. Do I want to have you make one more haul? Yeah, why not? So let's... Whoop. Oh, the yaks would be really good additions. I think yaks are probably better than muffle. Well, I guess they're kind of one and the same, really. Where is wildlife? Here we are. Cougar. Cougar is dangerously close to us. What blood is that? Blood of Curtis. Oh, okay, yeah. What's the bear doing? Nothing yet. Oh wait, it's fresh blood, right? Oh, that's the original pack that the bear killed. And the bear just ate a whole guinea pig. So that's very unfortunate for that guinea pig. Now we do have a cougar laying outside, which I don't really like. Alright, so we got our first collection of the cotton. Let's go ahead and speed up, because I think tomorrow in the game we're going to have... Yeah, Nitro should be part of our group tomorrow, so let's find out. This is the big day. Uh-oh. So good news, a Garianlin pod has sprouted nearby. That's the... I played with these once before. They're like these little creatures that pop out. Garianlin. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, Garland. Okay, so where's that sprouted? Oh, it's literally right there. So we will harvest that. We do have a pack of man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers have entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as scaria, they will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. So where are these Yorkshire Terriers at? The menacing Yorkshire Terriers are hunting. There's two of them. I think we could plan this out a little bit. So let's have you go there. Don't worry about Nitro at the exact moment. How close are these Yorkshire Terriers? Are they really that far? Here, step outside. I know I hear them. Why am I not seeing these Yorkshires? Oh, they're there. Jesus, they're so far. Speed up some time. That's all well and good. Alright, go inside, Mark. Oh wow, these things aren't playing around. You know what? Forget it. Now they have to walk all the way around anyway. Go recruit Nitro. We need all hands on deck here. So you're talking to him about meeting new people, about crazy alpacas. You encourage Nitro to find common ground about elegance. You asked him about his hair, and he has... Oh, you're broken. Okay, so recruitment attempts will begin. If we step outside now, we are going to get attacked by a Yorkshire Terrier. I'm kind of hoping the cougar will just wake up and attack it, but... I wonder how we're going to do against this Yorkshire Terrier. Stand right here. See how this works out. If it hits the trap, we should be okay. Yep, that dog is dead. I don't know where the other one went to, however. I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Alright, same plan. Let's go ahead and get drafted here. Let's stand right there in the doorway. And with any luck, this Yorkshire Terrier will also hit that exact same spot. It is currently walking by. It has no interest in us. Why is that? Whoop. Alright, let's see if it hits that. It did. It did live the trap initially. Or survive the trap, rather. So let's take a look here and see. As far as the damage done, its head was crushed. Jesus. Missing a head because the Yorkshire Terrier to die. Okay, yeah, I mean, that would do it. Morrow, driving a club amateurishly, hit the Yorkshire Terrier in the jaw. Missing a head caused the Yorkshire Terrier to die. God. Wait, what did that say about its cute little teeth? The Yorkshire Terrier tore the door with her cute little teeth. This game's so dark, man. Health-wise, how we doing? We got a couple scratches from the paws of a Yorkshire Terrier. Outside of that, we are doing just fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's go ahead and heal up. And yeah, we survived that vicious attack from the man-hunting pack of Yorkshire Terriers. As insane as that sentence is to say. How's our cloth doing? It's doing fine. Alright, let's speed up a little bit more here. Good, good, good. Kind of hoping that mountain lion will hunt that turkey so we can get some more meat. Good job, Morrow. Getting all that sewing done. As you do. Time to talk to Nitro, convince him to join. So we talked to Nitro about taming blue jays. We talked to Nitro about his bravery. Hey, you're pretty brave coming up against me. Offered a chance for Nitro to talk about vacations. A story about sweating. Morrow does sweat quite a bit, even as a nudist. Offered a chance for Nitro to ask about botched surgeries. And Nitro has joined. The conversation about botched surgeries has convinced Nitro to join us. Wow. What a day. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Morrow thinks that you should give your faction a name. What name should it be called? Alright, the faction name. Let's try randomizing it. Alliance of Arrhenius, Northwest Allura. None of these are really standing out to me. Faction name. Oh, I wish I can get some feedback here about what a good faction name would be. Let's think. What if we go with... Because the name of the actual settlement, like it's asking here, seems pretty straightforward, right? I think the name is absolutely going to be Morrowland. Like that makes sense for the name of the settlement. But as far as a faction name, I mean, what would be a good faction name? What sounds great? What if we go with nudist? No, because I don't know. I can't think of a good one. All these faction names are pretty just bland. Ran individualistic confederacy coin. What we call it, the nudist coin. That works. Nudist coin is going to be our faction name. And actually no, we'll be the nudist nudish tribe. No, there isn't. Actually, a nudist coin is good for now. And will be the settlement of Morrowland. Or should be Land of Morrow. Nah, Morrowland. Nudist Point is actually probably even a better name. Nudist Point. Oh, it is a faction name, though. So, what if we are the Grand Nudist Tribe? The Grand Nudist Tribe. And Morrowland is our actual location name. There we go. It is settled. We are the Grand Nudist Tribe. And Morrow is our brave and humble leader, bringing us into the future. We are going to need those beds, though. Nitro's not going to appreciate not having a bed. Oh, you know what? Good point, Nitro. We actually don't need to do that, so do something else. Nitro, or not Nitro, Morrow, I would like you to do that. I would also like to make some more meals. And actually, let's make 10 meals now that we have 2 people here. And let's have Nitro. Can't be a doctor. Your animal handling skills kind of useless. We won't worry about that. Cooking. We'll have you be a 4 in cooking. Hunting, we won't have you do. Mining, though, you are going to be a 2. Smithing 2, tailoring 2, craft, or art 2, craft 2. Research, definitely a 2. Excellent. Now you could be a 2 in construction. Excellent, excellent. Alright, friends. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. I like where we're at. We have now Nitro and Morrow working together in unison as a whole new tribe, the Grand Nudist Tribe. And I think that we have a bright future ahead of us. So, I'll probably pick up this tomorrow or the next day on stream. This video will be live on YouTube either tomorrow or the next day as well. And until then, friends, thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.